The Abbey is an Episcopal worshiping community in the Avondale neighborhood in Birmingham, Alabama. The Abbey was initiated in 2014 as a new church that would meet in a non-traditional space and reach out to people typically underrepresented in the Episcopal Church. The Abbey Coffee Shop was established to meet this call, and it was intentionally located along 41st Street South in the section that acts as a buffer between the gentrifying neighborhood of cool restaurants and one of the city's poorest neighborhoods. In June of 2019, we decided to close our coffee shop. At this time, we began to live more fully into our identity as a church community. Our location moved around as we gathered at Avondale Park, then Zoom, along with the rest of the world during the global pandemic, and a nearby school, until we found our way to our new home in 2022, where we are currently being hosted by Zion Spring Baptist Church, located in the North Avondale neighborhood of Tom Brown Village. As our worshiping community has adapted to this new location, we have rediscovered the value of ancient worship practices when the earliest Christians gathered around tables in homes at dinner time for house church. Sharing food, prayer, stories, and teaching was the central focus of their shared life. This allowed space for all to contribute, cultivating deep connection and belonging. Our small and intimate community is rooted in these same practices and fosters this same sense of deep relationship and purpose. We gather for worship now as the open table at the Abbey. The mission of the Abbey is to reflect the way of Jesus through the open table, where everyone belongs and we foster a sense of connection with God and each other. We strive to be devoutly present to each person we encounter with a humble spirit and an open heart. We are people who are grounded in the love of Christ, with the open table as a means of God's grace that transforms hearts and manifests God's kingdom. We would love to host you at the open table at the Abbey on Sunday afternoons, gathering for community time at 3:30 and beginning worship at 4 o'clock.